love and hate, light and dark, good and evil. Anyone who's a fan of the Legend of Zelda series knows the story of Link, the hero of Hyrule, and his never-ending clash with his antagonist counterpart, Ganon of the Gerudo Valley. And in this tale, no matter how many times it's reiterated, there are many different lessons that we can learn along the way. And Breath of the Wild is no different. In the beginning of the game, we learn that Link has been asleep for 100 years and doesn't remember much of his past life. He doesn't remember who he was, and we spend most of our journey rediscovering memories, friends, and the experiences that have made Link the hero he is today. It's through doing this that he is able to complete his quest and save the kingdom. And the lesson that I've taken away from this game involves exactly that. Rediscovery. In today's day and age, it seems that more and more of us have experienced some form of trauma. And it's due to that trauma, whether it be mental or physical, old or new, that many of us don't like who we've become. Our experiences have changed us into versions of ourselves that we may not recognize, or may not even like. And while it may seem unlikely to some of you, I believe that it's through rediscovering ourselves, relearning who we once were, that we can move through that trauma. Maybe by looking into our pasts, we can try to find the things that once made us strong, that once made us confident, that once made us happy. When our friend Link would see visions of his past memories, he would relearn who he used to be, piece by piece, each one stitching together to form the story that he needs to relearn in order to remember who he is. And as he goes through this journey, he becomes stronger this way. And as he relearns this, he faces each of Ganon's different blight forms, which we can have represent the different things we all experience. They can be anxiety, depression, grief, and maybe even resentment towards ourselves. In our own journeys, these blight forms can represent different things and will vary from person to person. But if we truly wish to conquer these demons and gain some true personal growth, it's important that we tackle these things head on. And as we relearn who we once were, and who we aspire to be again, we can take down those obstacles, one by one. Once we've overcome some of the smaller challenges, that's when we can focus our efforts on defeating the main enemy. Ganon can represent whatever trauma you wish to associate him with. It can be getting a divorce, having an eating disorder, or drug addiction, or whatever you've experienced or are currently experiencing. This will be the hardest enemy to face, but the most rewarding once beaten. And this will not be an easy fight for most of us. And while it may seem daunting at times, it's important to note that you are the hero of your own story. You are the main character. And just like our friend Link, we need to have courage, no matter how difficult that may be. If we tell ourselves that it will be a hard but necessary fight, we have a real chance of making change in our lives. By staying strong and working your way towards your goal, no matter how slow you move, no matter how hard it seems, as long as you keep getting back up, you will eventually win.